people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Watson. And his first look is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing on third down, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kevin Green drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going for it. It's Watson. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman. And he will score. Touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Go! Let's go! 25-yard line.
Alert! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch zebra.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check, lady. Check, 52, come on. Watch the screen, watch the screen. You go 14. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check.
Now Wilson on first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Check 50.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Gun. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Here we go, D. 14, got it. Here I come again.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Check. Come on. Set.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Kevin Green there brings him down. And on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And what a speech he gave that night. I can still see him standing up there. And the line that resonated for me, I didn't play this game for any other reason than love and passion. And only a cynic would dispute that if they saw Kevin Green play.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards and a Chicago 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st down, it's Sanders pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They will indeed go for it. Vick, they complete it to Hill. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Vick with a give to Sanders, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Check 50.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Vick, and going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Panthers will get the football back. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
No, check 1. 52 right here. 52. Target. Hey, 0. I don't think you got it, son. Mike 52.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
40.
Watch Mike. Blue down. Tight dog.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Good job right there.
Ball trot. Lift the ball. Match back. Right.
Go. 40.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
You can't stop me.
Quick, 280.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Rolling to his right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's see what you got. Check. Switch.
Here goes Vick on 4th down. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick, escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vick on the move to his left. Gets this one to Hill. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down, Chicago.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Vick out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, open man is Hill. He's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Let's go, D. March 59. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
A final shot before break. Vick. And that is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready. They're on 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality? And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's a guy who played 4 years for the Bears, Julius Peppers. Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. He'll buy some time right. Well, the catch made by Johnson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 63 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
This will be taken short. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Check safety, check safety.
On first down, Wilson. Throw left side, complete. That's Holt. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 5.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. He lost 6 there on the first down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vick dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Vick sliding out of the pocket and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Vick now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're not ready for this.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Luke Kuechly, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that's complete to Sanders. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Green. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start here with Jackson, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Vick buying time to his left. And going deep for Hill, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Vick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
280. Got it. Let's go. 45, 45, Mike. 47. Pick your game up. 45. 4 down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here we go. One left. Let's bring it. Go. Check back 45.
Now it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Panthers nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check. 45 to Mike. 3 bucks.
To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And he is a reliable target. They'd like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Vic. That's caught by Jackson. And some space here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 7-7, our score after 1. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14. Panthers 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 43. 12.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Listen. 45, Mike, 45. 95. It's going to be a long day, offense. Hey, Hero, here's one.
Throwing is Wilson. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Panthers. 58 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
No.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Vick, and that's complete to Gates. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now here's Vick, and that is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Returning it is Moore. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Let's go, D. Let's go. He's coming. We got double up. 45 36 power. Come on now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, 29 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission? The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Kevin Green. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Vick being chased out left. Big hold to the 30. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Third and short yardage. Vick, he sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that'll set them back 5. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Switch up.
On third down, Vick steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er. Touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Check four, check four.
So here's Vic following the interception, escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Tucker's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Wilson, defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Alert.
Check.
Here's Wilson, rolling to his right. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here, nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I got you. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
You must be dreaming.
Hayward.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
It'll be Vic once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game. And
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kevin Green in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. To throw on 3rd down. Vic. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kevin Green. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
they had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, his second sack of the night. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Check 52.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wilson now, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, that'll be taken in by Anderson. Anderson loses the football. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check three. Go. Look left, right.
On third down, Wilson. Found his target. It's Anderson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Wilson now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Double up. He's coming, double up. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Tight dog.
Throwing now is Wilson. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
14. Hey, 0. 6.
Now Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Watch twist. He look.
Wilson to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, 0.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much effective. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Trey Boston shot through on the safety blitz for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and abundant. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2